Good morning and welcome to day one of the 7-day challenge. So today's all about finding 5 minutes to introduce a little bit of movement into your day that's going to help you be able to move more. And when you do get into doing your exercises, your joints will feel a lot better and also a little bit more protected. So you've probably started this challenge because you're a bit like me, where maybe you've put yourself right down the bottom of the priority list, and then you're ready to make a change. You've looked around, you're like, not quite sure how I got here. That doesn't really matter. But also, where am I going to find time in the day to put me first? Where am I going to find time in the day where I can just take some time out for myself? I'm so busy, either work, children, might have partners that want to spend some time with you as well, and friends and family. And we have so many balls juggling in the air that our ball has probably been dropped, forgotten, is dusty under the sofa where we only really hoover once a month. So this is all about making you a priority and focusing on your well-being and your health, because I know we forget about it, and so many of us, we're in this position because even though we know that we're supposed to look after ourselves first in order to make everyone else happy, at some point the first thing that we stop doing is looking after ourselves. So this is great. This is the first day, hopefully a new you. This is, so I said it's warm-up, rotation of our joints, not a warm-up, it's rotation of our joints and a bit of a stretch. Ideally to do first thing in the morning, and I want you to do every day for these 7 days, and I guarantee by the end of the 7 days you'll probably be able to get out of bed a little bit earlier, easier, and a bit more spring in your step already. We will do this warm-up at the beginning of all the exercises, but for this 7-day challenge I will just do the main exercise and you fit it in, but just make sure you do the warm-up, the rotations first as well. Again, we just want to get your joints ready for any impact that we're going to do. Okay, so it's nice and easy. It doesn't take very long. My bedroom is so small I can't do it in the bedroom, but you can do it while you clean your teeth if you haven't got 4 kids that you've got clean teeth for. Literally takes a couple of minutes while you're waiting for your first cup of tea to do. If you can, if you get out of bed and there's someone still sleeping there, you don't want to disturb them, but literally try to do it as early on as you can. Okay, you can do it throughout the day as well. If you're standing up and you feel a little bit stressed, put it in as many times as possible. Okay, so we're going to start with our head and we're going to work down. And what I do want you to do is, if you can, just by 5 minutes piece. I know it's difficult, because while we're doing the rotations, I want you also to incorporate thinking about all things that you're grateful for. We don't always often have time to do that, and we tend to focus on the negative things because they're the things that are in our face and they're the things that we have to deal with and we have to action it. And sometimes the positive things in our lives get a little bit lost. Again, I'm sure one of the reasons why you're here and maybe trying to make a change is maybe some of the negative stuff has taken charge over the last couple of years, and maybe now you're ready in a place to say, actually, I want to make a positive difference. So we're going to take this time as well to do a bit of gratitude practice while we're doing it. So each rotation, I just want you to think of one thing you're really, really grateful for in your life, and just say thank you for it. And you can do this out loud or you can do it in your head. So I'll do some out loud this time, just to give you an idea, because sometimes it can be really hard to find something that you feel like grateful for. And then for the rest of the week, obviously, once you get this down, you won't need to watch me, and just do it as you go along. Okay, so we're going to start off with our neck. We're just going to do everything in rotations of 8. Seems to be a magic number. So what we're going to do is we're going to lower our neck down. We're just going to slowly circle. So we're sort of trying to touch our shoulder, back, round, and down. So we're going to do 8 each way. So it's a slow movement. Stretch your neck out as far. So that's 2. So while I'm doing these, I'm going to think of something. 3, can't cancel. Wait, 4. Probably do it on the second round. So 4, 5, 6. If you hear like popping and creaking, it's sort of fine. If there's any sharp pain with any of these, stop. 7. So it's just the air sort of moving. And 8, and no sharp movements. You bring your head back up to the middle before we go around. So I'm going to do 8 the other way, and this is I'm going to do the gratitude, sort of like practice. Okay, so this morning I am really, really grateful for. Oh, I know what I'm grateful for. I've got an empty washing basket, dirty clothes, and an empty ironing basket. And I'm really, really grateful. So I'm really grateful that actually I know that this sometimes laundry is always weighing on my mind. It's not that. So I'm really grateful that I managed to get up early. The kids stayed in bed so I could get the ironing done this morning. And I did give myself a little bit of an ironing dance. Not an ironing dance. No ironing dance celebration. And back to the middle. That wasn't a brilliant gratitude, but I'm really excited that I've got no washing. I'm going to make the kids wear the same clothes all week, but it's fine. Okay, next we're going to do our shoulders. So we're just going to do small like shoulder shrugs. So we're going to do 8 one way, and they're going to get slightly bigger. So the 8 one will be up by our arms. So you want to do like circles. So it goes back, up and round. So we start off small. Teddy. So that's the dog, ready for its walk. And I'll try and think of a better gratitude. I'm probably going to still focus on ironing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you see, we get regular 7, so it gets a bit more extreme, and 8. So that's the idea. And then we do it backwards. So I am really grateful that I have an electric iron because it makes ironing clothes so much easier, more efficient, which means that the clothes, when they've been screwed up in the washing basket for ages, look, makes you feel better into clothes. And 8. So thank you for my iron. Okay, next we're going to do elbows and wrists. So the movement for this is you're twisting your elbows and then you wiggle your hands at the same time. You want to move your wrists and your elbows. And we do 8 going outwards, and then we do 8 going inwards. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The way. So I'm really grateful that clothes are so easy to buy and cheap. So why am I grateful for this? Because I'm no good at sewing. It means that we've got clothes readily easily, and we can wear them to change our moods. And while sometimes I might not be able to fit in them, we can always get some more. And I'm really, really excited to go get some clothes after we've lost the weight and got a bit fitter. Okay, 8. Okay, next is, we'll do our hands. So our hands often get a little bit forgotten about. We'll be doing writing or typing or changing nappies, grabbing hold of toddlers, hoovering, cleaning. Our hands go through a lot of work. So we're just going to do a stretch and release exercise with our hands. So first of all, you're going to make them really into, we only do 4 of these. Teddy, please, mate. Sorry. We do 4 squeezes, and then you release. And you squeeze them into fists and release. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. And then we do it the other way. So we stretch right out to our fingers and release. And stretch, Ted, and release. And stretch, Teddy, and release. And one more, stretch, and release. Sorry, that is the dog who is waiting for his, mentioned that we're going on a bike ride. So he's like super excited, but he just needs a bit of patience. Okay, so next we're going to do our hips. So we're just going to circle them 8 one way and circle the other way. We're going to try and isolate your shoulders and your knees not so much. So we're not sort of like doing this. We do want to try and isolate our hips. When you start off, if you're a bit stiff or if you had hip problems, it probably will feel like you're not really moving that much. Don't worry, over the 7 days of doing it, you'll notice a bit more movement. Again, just make sure there shouldn't be any sharp pain. Don't push yourself too much. This is just about waking our body up. It's not about pushing it further. Okay, so we're just going to go 1, 2, it's a little hula hoop. So I've got quite stiff hips, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my knees are helping a little bit. 7, And 8. Okay, so other way around, what else am I grateful for? I am really grateful. I'm really grateful because I've got a job starting in September with a new school, my first school. And the head of history bought me a lovely bamboo like travel mug, which is going to be great because it means I can have a cup of tea while I'm stressing or panicking about teaching a load of kids. It'll be fine. So I'm really grateful that I've managed to find a school, such a lovely department. 8. Okay, so next we're doing our knees. Whenever we do our knees, you want to be bent a little bit. Also, you don't want to ever put any weight on any of our joints. So you can rest your hands on your knees if you want, but don't push down. So often we say put them above your knees in case you do need to support them. Same with any arm movements or any stretches. If you're doing your elbows, don't ever put pressure on your joints. So this is all about protecting our joints. So we don't want to make any mistakes really. So hands above your knees, and we're just going to circle. Okay, so this also does your ankles as well. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, clicking and popping is just one of those things, but sharp pain, you need to stop. So then we do it the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Next, we're going to do our feet and our ankles a bit more. So again, feet, I mean, I think they're great, but they often get quite overlooked. We're on them all the time. We don't look after them well enough. They carry a lot of our strain. And especially when you're older, it's one of the things that start giving you problems. You need to look after your feet. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to lift our toe, but we're going to lift it outwards, so like 90 degrees, toes on the thing, and we're going to try and draw circles with our knee. So we're drawing a big circle with our knee, and then we're not concentrating on our feet. We're trying to concentrate on our toe, and it means our toes and our ankles get moved around. Okay, so we do 8 both directions for these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this time, think of something grateful for. Okay, I'm really grateful that the nurseries are back open up. So my toddlers are in nursery, which means I can film these challenges and help more people, and also get a load more subject knowledge for school and spend a bit of quality time with my big kids without the little ones dominating. That's good. Okay, and other way around. Teddy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're almost finished. Obviously, it won't take this long normally. And what I will do is I'll put out one just doing the rotations without any of this talking, so you can concentrate on that one too. Okay, so this last one, we're just going to help. It's going to help stretch out this part of our back and this bit. So again, if you've got back pain, these are the areas that sort of often start, and from sitting down, maybe lying. Teddy, I'll take that in a second. Sorry. So you're just basically going to, as though you've seen toddlers do, you just sort of sit down. So you just go down like this. So what you want is your feet are sort of like just a bit beyond hip width apart. Your elbows rest inside. You're just sort of like sitting like you're bouncing. And you're just going to hold that. Let me show you the other way. This way. So it's this position. So you just go down like this. And then you're just going to hold it for 30 seconds, just rock a little bit of a bounce. So as you put your head down, you should feel the stretch down here. Oh, this is probably a good time to be grateful. I'm just being grateful about things with my head down. And one of the things I'm grateful about is this move. Believe it or not, when I was first shown, I found it so difficult. I was really stiff. I was a bit worried about it. I thought it was going to hurt my back. Teddy, please, mate, calm down. Yeah, and now I don't really think about it. I just know that I can go down and I can get up. Sometimes I might need a bit of help on the floor. And I also know it's made a huge difference to my back in the morning. Okay, so to get up, come up, go round, and because we're Kung Fu based, martial arts based, we put right hand on fist, left hand on top as the end of the exercise. Okay, so that is, and I will but do another little video of just doing that so you can get that without any of the talking or explaining what's going on. And you will find it is really quick. It's definitely easy to fit it into your day. You need to do it every day. This isn't one that you have a break from. You can do it more than once a day. So you can do it before you go to bed if you want to. Just while you make a cup of tea, like rotating your joints, as long as you're doing them all gently and slowly, it's not going to hurt. So it's fine. I often find while I'm making a cup of tea, I'm circling my knee. Yeah, that's it. So welcome to day one again. I hope you have a great day. Hope you join me again for day 2. And yeah, if you want, you can join. No, after the 7 days, I do all these live, add in some different stretches, but this is the basic rotation. All right, have a great day. Bye. Oh, it's still going. That's awkward.